Hey everybody, Chuck here. We in this video are going to look at reports. Okay, so you'll notice on the left side here, they're all grayed out, and that's because the current quarter I'm in is quarter six, and I am in quarter six. But if I click back round, so if I go back to round five, then you'll see the reports open up. So in previous rounds, you can see decisions on front here, and then you can go to the reports that with them. So if I go to corporate profit and loss statement, here's where it is for quarter five. You'll see it down below. And then as well, I can work back towards quarter four and see what the other rounds are. Consider using the templates you were given so that you can plug in the data, download it, and plug it in the data in the spreadsheets, and you can work with it over time to build your decision sheets. So let's just go back to five real quick. If you look down below, I'll come back up to the graph, but we've got the two products here, and then the total is all products here. So at a corporate level, you can see demand volume. Here's what the sales volume was, the average price across both products, and then the unfilled orders, the orders you missed. Now, those unfilled orders are not part of the revenue. So this is saying you are able to fill 263 of 340,000. You then see expenses, which gives us gross margin, and then additional fixed costs as well to give you net income. You'll notice this is not in the same format as generally accepted accounting principles. So in a sense, this gross margin is really like a contribution margin, which allows you to work with the fixed costs and do break-even analysis. So that's what the corporate profit and loss statement is. So it's more managerial accounting look than it is financial accounting look. Up on top, we also decided to put it in here visually. Don't know if it'll do anything for you or not, but we know that some learners are visual, and we want to make sure that we address that as well, and maybe see if it teases out some additional ideas or learnings from you in the process. So we have that there also. And you'll notice, of course, we got it down at the bottom. You can download this into a spreadsheet too. Product profit and loss. We look at it by product across the different regions, retail and direct. So just a different look for the two different products to help you look at it differently. And then as well, the balance sheet, which basically talks about where does money come from and how is it spent. So what do you own and what do you owe? We take a little bit different look to, again, help you out, think about it a little bit differently. Cash flow looks at the timing of cash in and cash out over the period from all the different categories. So we've got that here. And then you'll notice some additional reports on the left. Okay. So it starts out, if you look on the right, finished good reports. Again, the visual, as well as we take a standard, here's beginning inventory, and of course we're starting out with zero because we didn't build enough to take care of customers, so we have unfilled orders, and unfilled orders do not carry forward. So we got beginning inventory, here's what you produced, if you had any emergency production, postponement to ship to the other distribution centers, here's the total available inventory. Here's where they went out. Okay. So you can see that, here's what went out on surface. Here's what went out on air between the two. Here's what went out for sales and inventory. And then we do the same thing for distribution center 2, distribution center 3. Okay. So again, use your manual to help you understand these. Going back on top, we've got procurement. So on the purchasing side, again, here's what came in for components. Here's what was used for production, any postponement, and then any ending inventories. Now, made the comment in manufacturing. I'm going to capture it here. I don't know that I made it in the procurement decisions, but decisions you're making this round for motherboards will not come in until next round. So this 300,000 you see here on the motherboards, this was ordered in the previous round, round 5, to arrive here in round 6. So you have to look ahead. All the plastics, all the casings, the modules, the interfaces, they all come in the same period. But we show you available inventory to work with, where do you use it, and what's left over. Okay. Forecasting accuracy. Again, 3 regions on the left, 2 different products in each one. Here's the 2 channels, and this first part is what you forecasted and what the actual demand was, whether it was enough or not, and then what that is in percentage. And we show you up on top what that looks like. Service center, very straightforward picture. Here is the number of calls that you took. Here's the cost per call for each of the products. Here's how many calls you took. Here's what you spent overall. So you can correlate into what did that do to impact your business. The other decision variables report's kind of a miscellaneous one, where we show you a little bit different look on the procurement, where you got it from, the manufacturing breakdown, and the transportation. And then we don't have it built yet, but we are having down the road industry bulletins where for a price, not the price of the use of the simulation, but you as part of your income can spend some of the money to get industry insights that will help you make decisions. But we do show you the different market shares for the firms, as well as the revenue and some other, some other comments that might be applicable out there. Okay, so these are all the reports that are available to you.